Hello guys, my name is Jesper Nissen, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT to improve the quality of your link building articles. So let's say that you want to boost a blog post like this guy here, how to enter a schema in WordPress pages. So what I would typically do is that I would copy this guy here, and then I would go over to ChatGPT and do something like this. Write me an article about how to enter a schema in WordPress pages. And then ChatGPT would of course write an article. So the problem with this is that the amount of articles, unique articles that you can actually get based on just the keyword how to enter a schema in with WordPress pages is limited, because of course I can do it again one more time, and then ChatGPT would produce another version of this article, of course. But all of the articles that I would produce in this manner, they would look the same. It's basically the same article, just reformulated a little bit. So I came up with a workflow that can actually improve this, and it's really super duper simple. So let me just click up here and start over. So what I am doing is a two-step process, or it's actually a three-step process or two-step process. So I am going to the blog posts that I want to write content for, and then I'm copying all of this content here, copy, and then I'm going to ChatGPT, and then I'm asking ChatGPT, can you explain to me what this text is about? Can you explain to me what this text is about? And then I'm pasting this text into ChatGPT. And what this does is that now ChatGPT 4 will use all of the knowledge that's built into this large language model. And it will read through this text and it will analyze it, and then it will give you a summary of what this text is about. And let's just see here. And now it's almost done. ChatGPT 4 is a little bit slower than GPT 4.0, so that's why it takes a little bit of time. You can see it's writing. Let's just click pause here. And now it seems to be done. So the text you provide is a detailed guide on how to insert schema markup into WordPress pages, and then a short breakdown. And that's perfectly fine. And it actually secures to me. I feel secure now that ChatGPT understands what this text is about. So step 2 is a simple, super simple prompt. And of course you are welcome to expand on this. Could you provide me with a list of titles for supporting articles to this text? And then I will click enter. And let's just click pause here. And now it's done. So what it has done now, it has produced, now I can see 12 unique blog posts, titles for articles. So understanding schema markup and beginner's guides, top 10 WordPress plugins for enhancing SEO with schema markup, the benefits of schema markup, blah blah blah, comparative analysis, HFCM versus other schema plugins for WordPress. So when I'm looking through these blog titles, I can see that these blog titles are much better than if I just, the alternative is that I ask ChatGPT, give me 12 blog titles on variation of this, and if I only give them this keyword, or ChatGPT this keyword, it wouldn't be as good. So this is just much better. And the good thing is that you can click more or type more, and then it gives you additional titles, and you could just type more, because this blog post contains, I think that it's between 1,500 to 2,000 words. That's the amount of information that's contained into this blog post. So when you have lengthy blog posts like this one, you can actually just type more, and it will just keep on producing titles for blog posts that can actually support this content. So because now all of the knowledge contained in your blog post is inside of ChatGPT 4 now, and it understands what it's about, and you know, using schema for improved background, blah 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 blah. And all of these will be excellent titles for supporting articles. So before I finish this video, it's a little bit shorter video than normal, so I actually tried this with GPT 4o. So let me just and this is very interesting actually. GPT 4o, can you explain what this text is about? And then the text. So the interesting part when you're using GPT 4o is that when you're getting this summary, and you'll be able to see it once it's done. I'm just click pause here. Yeah, so what you'll notice is that when you're using ChatGPT 4o, you'll notice that it's notably faster. And also what's interesting is that this summary is also notably longer. So when I compare this summary, it's explaining to me what this blog post is about. When I'm comparing this to the summary from GPT-4, let me just find it. This is short and concise, and GPT-4o is a little bit longer and uses more words. And actually, when I'm reading these summaries, I actually like the summary from GPT-4 better. It seems more human-like actually, you know, out of the box. I didn't give it any instructions on how to write like a human. I just asked what is this text about, and right out of the box I actually like GPT-4 summary better. So, and what's interesting is that when I ask GPT-4o about the blog titles, the list of titles for supporting articles, what's interesting is that I like these titles better. I actually like them much better. They are also longer. Understanding schema markup, a beginner's guide for WordPress users. Best practices for managing schema markup across multiple WordPress pages. And let's go up to see here. So you can actually see that these are longer and more precise. These are shorter and more precise. And these are longer and with more details. So then, just for fun, I tried actually to copy this guy here, and go over to Quillbot and AI detector and click analyze. Oh, that was fast. Did it analyze? That's seems a little bit too fast. So this seems to be 100% likely AI generated. Let's try this one here, copy. Yeah, okay, so they're both 100% likely AI generated. When I tried it before I made this video, I actually saw that the GPT-4o titles, they only scored 30% likely AI generated, so that means 70% likely to be human generated. So just, I mean, it's up to you. So, but when I compare the quality of these blog post titles in GPT-4 and GPT-4o, I like these better. They are a little bit longer, but they seem to be more, expand more on the subject. So, yeah. The good thing about using ChatGPT is that you can actually continue, because now you have the background information being the, let's see here, being the blog post that you pasted into ChatGPT, and now you also have the blog title, that's the supporting article. So you can actually just write, given the knowledge you now have about the content I originally pasted into the chat, can you now write an article with the title, and just take this one here, copy, and let's just click pause while it's writing. All right, so now it's done. So the good thing about doing it this way is that because I initially entered all of the content from the blog post into ChatGPT, and because I asked it about the supporting article blog titles, what it will do now is that it will now generate an article, a supporting article that has much more detail and much more information and much more relevant information than the normal typical blog post out of the box that you get from ChatGPT. For example, let me scroll down. So you can see here it contains a section of how to add schema markup. It contains a section about schemawriter, and normally you would never get anything about schemawriter.ai because ChatGPT 4.0 doesn't know about schemawriter.ai because schemawriter is so new that it is. And ChatGPT 4.0, I think that the training on ChatGPT 4.0 finished in, was it October or no, last year, something like that. And schemawriter came out to the market after that. So that's just an example of how good this process is. So yeah, so that was the process of using actually the content of the blog posts, pasting it into ChatGPT and using it this way. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Take care.